Okay, and lastly, question 6. A bookstore had 645 books. In the morning, they sold 145 books. In the afternoon, they received 234 donated books. How many books do they have now? So I'm going to go ahead and do my problem solving plus sign. U, P, S, C. So I understand that the total books that they have is 645 to start with, okay? They sold 145. I know if they sold something that I'm gonna subtract it, but then they received 234. So I know I'm gonna be adding that number back into what we're looking for. Oops. Now I'm going to plan this a different way. I'm going to look at it from the lens of what would my equation look like instead of what would my strip diagram look like. So my equation could look like 645 minus 145 equals an unknown number. And then that unknown number plus 234, I keep messing up that number, equals our correct answer. So I'm looking at this equation here and figuring out how am I going to solve this equation. So I'm going to subtract and then add, so I know it's a two-step problem. So let's go ahead and solve. Okay, so after they sold 145 books, they had 500 left over. This is not our final answer. We still have to go back and solve our second part of our equation. They received 234 more books. So in total, they had 734 books left over, or they have 734 books now. We can check our answer. This time I'm going to check using reasonableness. So I can take my numbers here and I can round them. And if it's close to this number, then I know that I probably have the right answer. So I can take 645. If I were to round that number, 5 or more tells my 4 to raise the score. So I can round it to 650. Oops. Again, 5 or more tells my 4 to raise the score, so I can round it to 150. So when I subtract this, I get 500, which actually equals the same thing, and that's okay. And then my next step, I could round 500. I don't have to actually round it because the tens place and the ones place are already to the nearest 10. And then I can round my 234 to 230. Okay, so 730 is close to 735 or 34, so I know that I most likely have the right answer.